Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and this is Julia Chatterley. She had 5 really great questions for Mr. Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple today. I was very impressed with her questions. I think she really understands the space, and maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. She is reporting from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange weekdays on CNN International. So, I really wondered if she was given the questions or if they came on her own, but they were nonetheless very, very good. The first question she asked is the message to investors: don't use XRP to speculate. Well, Mr. Garlinghouse said people are going to speculate on asset classes, whether it's gold, currencies. He says, you name it. But the long-term value of any digital asset is the utility it delivers. He does acknowledge that there is a lot of hype in the crypto market space. Yeah, hype does get ahead of many technologies, but he uses the example of Libra. Libra is just a white paper project, and we need to remember and understand what is real and what is not real. So XRP is real, and it is a real use case that's solving a real problem. And Bitcoin, as he says, is working very well as a digital gold. So its store of value is doing what people want it to do. But for payments, XRP is unique and extremely well positioned. So the second question that she asked, and I'll show you the interview itself, just being 2 minutes and 19 seconds long, the questions were fantastic. So second question, is Ripple pushing the supply out? And you can really tell he speaks from the heart here. He said that we are the most interested party in the success of the XRP ecosystem, and it is not in their best interest to do so, and we would never do that. And also the question was asked, and she says, you agree you can control the price to some degree? Oh no, he said. Lower float tokens, yeah, they are at risk, but with XRP, there's about somewhere in the neighborhood of $1 billion, a billion XRP a day that trade. So nobody is in a position to manipulate that. And then asked about discounts and lockups. Well, I'm so happy she asked that question. Yeah, lockups are restrictions that are placed on people that hold large amounts of XRP, and that again is to protect the XRP ecosystem. And for discounts, yeah, basically she's correct. There are times where the discount is in place for purposes of getting that XRP into the channels. Now, we should not be surprised at all. Every sector, every business sector out there has a wholesale price and a retail price. That is the engine. That's how it works. We shouldn't be surprised. And why would we think that crypto is any different? And then when asked about Libra, is it good or bad? He said, well, it's a little bit too early to predict. But one thing he reminds everyone also is that we shouldn't use a broad brush to regulate this industry, because there's a huge amount of difference between projects out there. Take, for example, XRP, which works with regulators, versus a project like Monero, which is trying to work around regulators. So I thought it was just fantastic. And you can see that the talking points for media today is a lot of it's being driven by what he said in that interview. Okay, there's a very good bit of announcement today that came from Spring, and this is about CoinMe. CoinMe is the world's largest Bitcoin ATM network. They have like 2,600 kiosks around the United States. They were able, let me show you, this is kind of the saturation, a lot in the Northeast, a lot on the West Coast, and they are a Seattle company, so not a surprise to me that they have a large concentration up in the Pacific Northwest. Now, they secured $1.5 million from the Ripple arm Spring. This is the third time that they've received funding. You can see here on Crunchbase that they have received 3 rounds totaling 3.6 million, one round in 2017, then again in 2018, and now this latest one came from just one investor, and that was Spring with the 1.5 million. Spring gives money and XRP to proven entrepreneurs who are going to use XRP and the XRP ledger. So definitely this company is going to use XRP in a rollout and bring it into its massive network of kiosks. This is a very exciting announcement, in my opinion. And the person who is most quoted in a lot of the articles that let the world know about this investment comes from this gentleman here, Sunit Wadhwa. He is the Ripple head of strategic partnerships. And I want to point out the people that are behind these deals. I mean, these things just don't magically happen. There are a lot of people working very hard to make this whole ecosystem vibrant, healthy, and expand it in a very serious way. What I really wanted to point out is, well, he had a good quote. He said that CoinMe is taking a thoughtful approach as a licensed and regulated entity to be a pillar for mainstream adoption. Yeah, I think it's going to advance the adoption of XRP for sure. But what I was most impressed with is, yeah, he has an impressive resume. PayPal, a lot of startups from the Bay Area. He's an early adopter because he worked at Excite from 96 to 99. But this Ripple employee scored a 99% on his GMAT. That is the Graduate Management Admissions Test, the computer adaptive test for getting into schools to complete your MBA. It basically analyzes your writing, your quantitative skills, your verbal skills, your reading skills, all in English, and he got 99%. So he took that score and he went to Harvard for his MBA. I'm telling you, Ripple is just, the team is full of talent. All right, and here we are back on the XRP Meetup Japan site. This is going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be a very, very big party with a lot of exciting announcements. This is a fun website. Every time they make an announcement, it seems they add another component to the design, because all of these have been added on, I think, a strategic basis as the announcements have rolled out. So today's announcement is that BitTrue is an official sponsor. So SBI and BitTrue are some of the big names that are sponsoring this event. I think it's going to help make it very successful. And I just want to say thank you to BitTrue for doing this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, today, well, it is, the big moon viewing day. This is where I am here. And the map for Skimi, which is what it's called, moon viewing, I have a chansu, buddy. So I have a chance to see the moon. I did see it about an hour ago. It was peeking out from the clouds. The color was so bright. So wherever you are in the world, try to catch a glimpse at tonight's moon, because it is a special one. And also, gosh, maybe I don't have, what do I have here? I was going to show you that Google, maybe I have it here. No, I guess I lost it. Google is showing a special search engine, the search page, their front splash page for the moon viewing, and it was quite nice. But looks like I lost that. Okay, well, I just can't wait. I have to talk about sumo, and I know a lot of you are probably like, "Oh my gosh, Eddie, not again, not more sumo." But just quickly, I will throw in a little bit of extra added bonus fluff to the sumo. This is where sumo is held in Tokyo. They actually travel 4 times a year for the tournaments, and this is the venue that they use for Tokyo. This is a a mock-up, if you will, of the top of a Shinto shrine, and it weighs like over 6 tons. But this building is full of symbolism, and I love history. And so if you are one that likes history, the symbolism is your path to understanding a lot of history. Here we have 6-foot tassels in 4 colors on each corner of the shrine that hangs over the dohyo, which is the ring that the wrestlers fight in. The colors are the guardians of the directions. So we have here on our left, as we look at this, the green one. This is symbolic for spring, and also the dragon, which is the guardian of the east. And then back here in this corner is the red tassel. This is the south, and it is symbolic of the phoenix and summer. And here we have the white tassel, which is part of the west guardian, and it represents the white tiger and fall. And then in the foreground is the black tassel, and this represents the tortoise, which is the guardian of the north and also symbolic for winter. So when you come to a sumo tournament, a little of this now will make more sense to you, because I think as you start to understand a lot of this symbolism, it just gives you an enhancement to your enjoyment. So if you are a study of feng shui, which comes originally from China, these 4 guardians are very important to achieve balance in your space. Okay, so we have today's bout, and this is with Kagayaki, and I just have to show you because he is now, I don't want to give it away. I'll tell you what his running record is after we take a look at this really quick. So you can see that he's in the red mawashi. And look at the size difference again. And it's very, very aggressive. He keeps moving fast, keeps on moving around, and out he goes, and Enho wins again. So his record now is 5. Let's see. Let me think. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so he is 5 wins and 1 loss. It's a very good record. He's in the running. He's in the running for the Yusho, as they say, so he has a chance to win it. I think he just might do it. All right, everybody. Yeah, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.